Ajaaya, and welcome to my channel, A Very Good Life. Have you ever felt like no one has ever had a friend like you? In this Pick a Deck session, we will be discovering your relationship karma. So pick a deck and which elements? Earth, water, air, fire. I want to welcome you all to my channel. Welcome back, fairy friends. Timestamps are going to be in the comment section below. Peace. Greetings. This reading is for you if you chose the earth element. You do not have to be an earth sign in order to choose whatever element you're attracted to. I recommend that you just take a deep breath, close your eyes, and really just kind of focus in on your energies. Scan your body, and let's get into you. You ain't never had a friend like me. Let's see what friendships, relationship, karma you have this lifetime. I call upon your ancestors, guides, angels, master teachers to assist this reading and take on the responsibility of getting these messages. I'm going to start off pulling some tarot cards, and let's see about your relationship, friendship, karma, Uranus energy, for earth element, the earth element. This could be because you have earth energy in your chart, or your family is of the earth tribe. Anything, you could be attracted to the picture that I use to represent earth at the beginning. Friendship karma, relationship karma, earth element. Let's go. Three of Pentacles, Six of Swords. Okay, so right off the bat, we're seeing energies of your karma is to work together with people to build something. We're starting off with earth element energy. We're starting off with the number 3, creativity. This is conversations. This is learning together, growing together, building something together. But it's not going to come without a cost. Maybe you moving away, getting away from people who don't give this to you. Reminds me of maybe traveling abroad, going to school, moving away from your normal comforts and going on an unknown journey. Because the people that you're used to being around no longer fit or what you're trying to do and what it is you're trying to build. I'm hearing that, you know, in order for you to complete your mission here on earth, it's kind of like how Jesus said that he could not preach in his own town. Like, whatever it is you have to offer, you're too big for your small town or small-minded, narrow-minded family members. There's feminine power in your subconscious mind. You're being empowered by this notion that you are confident and you are a leader. And honestly, you're most happiest giving spiritual wisdom and being of a support to the group that you are supposed to be a part of. This also seems to be a bit of a dream for you to do this. Maybe you have not gone into that energy yet, but it's something that you daydream about. Because Knight of Cups energy isn't, it's like sweet nothings. It's like you need to learn how to actually bring this down to earth, make this real, or else it'll just be something you say and people won't necessarily take you seriously. In your recent past, what has been going on with you and your relationships is that you've been overly emotionally codependent in your relationships, and it's a bit of a drama queen type energy where you're like, everybody's holding me back, nobody will let me speak, nobody will set me free, but you have to do it yourself. You have to go from this energy of being overly emotionally associated with other people's problems and issues to deciding that enough is enough of that for you, and you need to move on towards what you've been daydreaming and dreaming about, and maybe writing poetry about, reading stories about. You see other people do with the things you want to do, be like, I want to do that, I have that dream too. It's, oh yeah. So people are going to, and you are going to feel stabbed in the back, like what you've been hoping and wishing for from people in your hometown and your family unit is not going to happen. You're going to experience more of the same types of disappointments when it comes to your relationships if you do not take the steps to move forward. All I'm seeing is conflict, but opportunities are elsewhere for you. Yeah, this is your outcome. You have the potential to actually get the things that you want in your life. You have potential prosperity, potential, projects. That's not the word I'm looking for. But yeah, you have a lot of great things, opportunity. It's like, this energy reminds me of somebody. It's like the Wizard of Oz or something. It's like, except not with the Wiz and behind the veil or behind the curtain, there's somebody evil pulling the puppet strings of the whole country. Not that part, but the part to where you take a chance. You take a chance. Because right now what you're experiencing in your environment is conflict. This is you. You're feeling very confused because you're overly associated with other people's problems and issues. It's going to take you feeling stabbed in the back 1,000,000 times. And other people in your environment feel stabbed in the back by you. They're like, how dare you, dream about getting away from us. People take that junk personally, like it's an attack against them that you want to live your life how you want to live it. I'm going to pull some oracle cards now. Conflict for, that's what I'm seeing. A lot of conflict, but a lot of great potential if you move away. Earth energy, earth element. You ain't never had a friend like me. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, there's people around you who are wolves in sheep's clothing. That's what this card means in reverse. People you can't really trust. You need to look out for that. You'll know that you can't trust them because you will feel like your energy level goes down. The level of your happiness and joy leaves when they come around. And these people, it looks like they'll be like people you have to teach or preach to, or it looks like you want to share your belief system with people before you go, or you are trying to convince people to either allow you to be who you are, and also to convert to being the way you want them to be, so that you can feel more comfortable staying around. But Sagittarius, this is the first quarter moon, which is Sagittarius energy. This is about your belief system, and so it's about you living your belief system and you having the courage, independence, and free will to do so, and getting out of this is the, I wouldn't say the exact opposite of this energy, but it is like you need to turn this wolf energy right side up and experience autonomy and independence. That experience, that is your relationship karma in essence. Like you're supposed to learn lessons about being independent and the joy of being independent. It looks like you spent past lives being super codependent and allowing your joy and happiness to be dependent upon whether or not how other people respond to you. And you can't, this lifetime, you're not allowed to stay in that energy. You're going to have to leave. And as much as you would like to stay around and fix the relationships, they're not fixable this lifetime. You can't, it's not going to work. You're just going to experience like heartache, flow, find an easier path forward, surrender the outcome, release your expectations. So as you move forward, this reminds me of the Six of Swords. You know it's going to be a bumpy ride, so maybe you avoid taking that trip, towards your dreams, going to college, traveling abroad, going after different projects, getting that certification, moving away from your city, going to a bigger city. It's not a easier path, but you have to surrender the outcome. It will get better. This is your outcome. It will get better. And it looks like your family and your friends, they will understand when you get there. Once they see the outcome, they'll be like, oh, okay, my bad for holding you back or for not supporting you. But you have to live it in order for them to have that transformation along with you. Miracles. Have faith that your miracle is on its way. Your prayers have been answered. Surrender the how. So this is another card about you surrendering. So you're supposed to surrender the outcome and you're supposed to surrender the how. A lot of times our karmic lessons have to do with surrendering the ego in some way, shape, or form. So the word surrender is very appropriate when talking about karma. So surrender the outcome, the spirit, surrender the how. Like you don't have to know how everything's going to happen or what the outcome is going to be in order for you to get started on your long journey. One last card. We're just going to go with this. It fell out. Mitzrael, angel number 60, reparation, understanding of obedience and authority. Rectification, facilitates the practice of psychology and psychiatry, healing of mental illnesses, reparation through awareness, intellectual work, and harmonization, simplicity. The distortions are insubordination and disobedience, persecution, everyone for himself, rebellion, mental illnesses, madness, schizophrenia, paranoia, vindictive, critical, complicated, chronic fatigue, and migraines. That reminds me of these two energies right here. The schizophrenia, the mental illness part, the chronic fatigue. You basically stand around and absorbing other people's mental illnesses. You can't heal people while you are living with them. Say you are a psychologist, and maybe that's something you want to go to school for, because Three of Pentacles is about going to school as well, all right? Which is why I keep saying that as well. You would never be able to live with your patients and help them at the same time. Because when you live with patients, you're going to end up having an expectation of them to treat you on a higher level than what they treat themselves, which causes issues. It's no way possible that people can treat you better than they treat themselves. So your message seems to be follow your dreams. You do it first. You know why? Because if you have the wherewithal, the power, the energy, and the mental fortitude to move forward, and other people around you don't, it's just kind of like you trying to teach fish how to roll over like a dog. There's no translation, no comprendo, no entiendas. You're not going to understand. It's a foreign energetic language. So, and that's why a lot of humans are monkey see, monkey do, because some people only learn by example. Some like you're trying to preach. You're trying to preach. It's Sagittarius energy. You're trying to stay around and preach, and people are stabbing you in the back, left and right. That's like I was saying before, a psychologist that lives with their patients. Your patients aren't going to be able to live up to your standards. You are the doctor. Okay? Now, you can become a crazy person if you stay around people who are crazy. It just always works out that way. It doesn't work the other way around to where people become more like you. Now, sometimes it does, but not without bumps and bruises. You still won't get your needs met. You'll just be like a mother. And unless you actually gave birth to these people, it don't work. So, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for joining me for your session. Feel free to contact me for your own personal sessions. Join my channel, like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace. Greetings, water element. You don't have to be a water sign in order to enjoy this reading or be attracted to this reading. This is for anyone that is a water energy. You can be from the water tribe, from your ancestors. You can also just have been attracted to the water element at the beginning of this video when I coerce you to pick a time stamp. I call upon your guides, your angels, your ancestors, and your personal energies. So take a breath, close your eyes, take 3 breaths, get centered on yourself, scan your body, scan your energy, and get a little bit closer to you. Just on that sensational awareness level, get closer to you. All right, at this time, we're going to focus on You Ain't Never Had a Friend Like Me. Relationship karma energy. Relationship karma, that can be friendship. What is your relationship karma this time? All right, water element. Thank you, guides. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, spirit. Thank you, source. Thank you. Thank you. Water element. Water. 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 Water element. Water element. Water element. Water. The first card that comes out is the Death card. Scorpio energy right off the bat, and it's reversed. We're getting right into your karma. There's no BSing with the cards that I'm pulling out right now. What's crossing the death card is the Tower card. Let's go. We're about to have a deep discussion. I knew it. It's the water element. What else? What else is there but depth? All right. And intelligence galore. The death card reverse, crossing the Tower card. That's karma within itself. This lifetime, you get straight to it, don't you? And then in your subconscious mind is judgment. Look, you came into this lifetime already geared up to make a change and to take advantage maybe of the chaos and the trauma in your environment. You're supposed to alchemize that energy and get moving out of your past life karma of let's look at these other cards. It looks like a challenge. It's all challenges around you of communication when it comes to your relationships. People not really handling communication very well. People not really taking responsibility for the words that come out of their mouth causes a lot of chaos. In your childhood. What is in your conscious mind is the Two of Swords. You feel confused, and it's because you feel like a sense of loyalty. Yeah, you feel like you need to be loyal to people, and you haven't really seen clearly that this is not about like you and these people. This is on another level. This is already starting off on another level of your avatar, of your spirit being. Like you are not here to be human. That's basically what I'm seeing. You're not here to necessarily have a normal human experience with relationships to where you're like perfectly bonded, feel perfectly safe, feel perfectly like in the symbiotic relationships, mother, father intact, check, children's. No, that's not what you are getting. That's not what you got. And what you got is an opportunity to awaken and to rise in consciousness. And that is not easy. It's not an easy task. You're like, wait a minute. You don't know like how to ground your relationships. It's because they're supposed to kind of like go. They don't exist. Mother, father, forget about labels. You're supposed to like be labelless, be formless, be timeless, learn how to rely on spirit. What is in your recent past is what I was talking about, this Ace of Swords, reverse, being in an environment that's super uncomfortable. It's so uncomfortable, there's no way to go but away from it. Like crash and burn, like the phoenix rising from the ashes, the Queen of Swords. Okay, so really all you can do with this is tell the truth about your experience. Tell the truth about your experience. You'll become a spiritual healer because you don't have a choice but to become a spiritual healer after all you've been through, after all you've seen, after all you've heard. And you will have to go through a state of being impoverished. And that could be physically, mentally, emotionally. It's like you don't really get an easy path forward. Like as far as your environment being like this safe haven for you. And this is why this death card is reversed. It's because you staying around, you're dying slowly, you're watching it happen, you're like, trying to get like the little, can I stay, is my mama gonna ever love me, can someone please don't like be a disappointment to me, can someone around me not, try to hurt me, can someone around me be like what I need them to be? And the answer is a no. This is you moving on because there's nothing there for you. You have to move on or else you're going to die. The cold is a representation of like, this is a cold world. People are giving you the cold shoulder. Like it's a you. This is who you are. This is also water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy of you being a wise man, a wise woman, a wise healer. This is what you came in life to develop. All right. So everything else is a catalyst for you to become more and more of this. The moon is in the fear and hopes and dreams position. Interesting. So this is about you following the cycles and your inner instincts, and you're afraid to follow your instincts. You're afraid to follow your inner notions. You see the crab coming out of the ground, coming out of the water, and the dogs howling at the moon. Like everything in you is telling you what direction to go in. It doesn't make any logical sense because the moon is about lunacy, right? It doesn't make any sense. Like wherever this leads you, you're being like guided by the truth of this, whatever has catastrophes have happened. You're being guided by the truth is, this is what I had to do to survive. The truth is, no one in my family supports me. The truth is I can't get a nickel, a dime, a penny of support when all I have given is love and wisdom and counsel to everyone around me. They don't want that. That's not what they want. And you don't really have what they want because it seems like your environment is impoverished. So everybody must want what? Money or a way. Everybody else is looking for a way out. And the way out is within. And so that looks crazy to even you sometimes. You be like, why? Like, why am I going through this? And your outcome is the Hermit reverse, which is another energy about you moving away from tradition. And also, when it comes to relationships, this is about you have spent enough time alone. It's time for you to share the things you have grown to know. This is like, I know what I know what I've been through, I know where I've been, and I know where I'm going type of energy. You might have like daily, this is like, to me, everyday, daily confusion, which would mean in order to help yourself, you should probably like meditate more and get into more of your spirituality instead of looking to the outside world to support you. Go for what you know. Follow your instincts. The spirit world is where it's at for you. Let's look at Oracle of this. We can have a really deep discussion about this. This reading could last 2 hours because there's just so much here. But if you would like to sign up for a personal session with me, feel free. All right. Water element. Interesting. Water element. Okay. Wow. Very deep. All right. So this is the triangle, which is a symbol of manifestation. It's a symbol of the enjoyed, the enjoyer, and enjoyment, like a trinity of energies coming together to manifest the ultimate enjoyment in life because of your connection. You're not feeling very connected to what it is. You don't know what it is you want to manifest. It's like you feel out of sorts. That's why I'm saying you need to journal, you need to meditate, you need to go to counseling. This would denote maybe you need to seek counsel so that you can get through whatever it is, this tower, this death energy together. It's like dynamite in your subconscious mind, causing maybe even like a kundalini rising, just things that you may not even understand why you're seeing the things you're seeing and what you're going through, your dreams. Don't be afraid to ask for help to get through it. There's no need to suffer unnecessarily. Okay, this is a card about growing up. So you had childhood dreams. You had envisioned more gentleness, more love, more support, more graciousness in your life than what you were experiencing. And that's why you're feeling confused. You're like, I am a gentle being. I am a heartfelt person. I am a sensitive soul. Why is life so harsh towards me sometimes? Here is this dragon and the bloodstone. It's through your bloodline. It's not you. It's where you've come, where you're coming from, your ancestry, the things that they have done in the past. You are having to clean it up by attaining a high level of spirituality, and by also removing yourself. You have to start a brand new way of being and a brand new way of life, and essentially forget about the past. Let it go, like completely forgive it and let it be no more. You need cleansing. You need to continuously be cleansing your energies, taking spiritual baths, doing ritual that uplifts your energy, because the temptation is to be pulled down over and over again in this death cycle, in this tower energy, because it's like you don't get it. You don't get it that this energy is not going to work for you anymore. It's over with. This way of being is over. You don't have to go through this anymore, but you will have to say goodbye and go through a grieving process of maybe like what you thought your family was going to be in your childhood, All right. Water element. I saw a card flip over. Where'd it go? It flipped over and it flipped right back over like a karate kick. All right, miracles. Have faith in that your miracle is on its way. Your prayers have been answered. Surrender the how. So yeah, a lot of times I'll see the death card reversed when you're trying to make sure things turn out how you want them to be, and it looks like that's not going to be possible. That you're just going to have to say your prayers, have faith that you are going to land on your feet and you are going to be okay, and you are going to be okay. I understand that feeling, because like lately, for everyone on earth and just in general, it's like, am I going to be okay? And the thing is, I've just been telling myself, if I'm still alive, I ain't dead yet, this ain't killed me yet, I guess I just keep going, You just keep going. And you pray, and you learn to, as you go, move forward in life, you learn to let go. This is about you letting go. Your relationship karma is letting go. Just as simple as that. Learning to let go. And allowing yourself to be who you are. Letting other people be who they are. Without judgment, without hatred, which means you have to grow up yourself. This card is about you growing up as well. From being a little girl, a little boy, into what it means to be a mature spiritual being, to where you're not repeating the pain of your karmic past within your bloodline. And looks like some ish has gone on in your family. All right, water element. One more card and I'll let you go. Water. Angel 11, Levaya. It's a card about victory, kindness, receives the light of God, confidence, enthusiasm, and joy. Ha-Rael, angel number 15, purification. The bloodstone is about purification. All right, reestablishes communication between individuality and personality. Yeah, you're going through a major shift, a mind split when it comes to who you were and who you're going to be, and what and how you become that is this. And that's why I'm saying, please reach out for help. Spiritual sentiments. My information is in the description box. Purinitism becomes the accomplice to dark forces. Now, it looks like that's something that's in your bloodline, to where your family was an accomplice to dark forces, willing to die to impose or defend an unnatural truth. Now, you stand for the truth, okay? But some people in your family do not. They're in direct opposition to the truth. Dry, hardened attitude over analytical mind, mistaken judgment, inverted principle, separatism. So, what's happening in your transformation is that you are having to heal that energy within yourself. That opposite, you have this both energies at the same time. So this would be your shadow energy that you have to learn how to accept, deal with, heal, face, whatever it is you got to do. Talk it out, dance it out, walk it out, you know what I'm saying? In order for you to get through your transformation and your karma. Failure, envy, jealousy, pride, slander, refuses notoriety, mediocre life, wants only to enjoy the physical resources, uses trickery to succeed, aims too high or too low. So honestly, it looks like your family, because it's not them who gets to be the chosen one this lifetime, or the spiritual one, the one that gets to sit on a lily pad of being a guru or a spiritual healer, they're jealous. They jelly. And they'll say things to cut you down, or they'll say things to make you doubt yourself, and they'll say things to hold you back or make you feel like, well, you're one of us, and I don't know who the hell you think you are, or where you think you're going, or how far you think you're going to get. But it's really them that has to sit with that within themselves. You have to focus on it in the way that God has told you that you need to focus on this. Now, I'm going to leave you with that. I told you this can go on forever because there's just so much here that I see. But I appreciate you guys for joining me for your water element session. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. You can join my channel. We get together once a month. The Fairy Friends, we get together for Fairy Culture Meeting. I don't know if my join button is still there because they cut off my AdSense. But it'll get cut back on eventually. That's why I'm just going to have faith and keep it there, because it'll be really expensive for me to add membership to my website right now for me. And I don't feel like it's worth it yet. I don't have that many members in order for it to be worth my while. So, and I'm sure it would be an investment. But then, because I'm spending so much money, I would want to market that. And I don't want to put any pressure on myself right now to do that. So I will talk to you guys next time, the next time I see you. And I appreciate all of you and love you and pray for your highest and best good. Bye-bye. What's up, air element? You don't have to be an air sign in order for you to enjoy this session. It's if you were attracted to it in any way. And your family can be of the air tribe, you know, for any reason at all. If you come across this and you want to listen to it, go ahead, okay? I'm sure we can all get a little bit, learn a little bit from each element. So let's get started with the karmic reading for your relationships. Ooh, and it's air element too. You guys have an advantage. Those of you who are of air at all, whether it be because you have air in your astrology chart. I mean, some people don't have any air. Some people are very imbalanced when it comes to their elements. But air element is one of my favorites, actually, because you're able to keep it moving. And for some reason, I picked up this deck first, so I'll start off with this. All right, air element. You ain't never had a friend like me. Karmic Relationship karma. The air element. Air element. I can't wait to see what comes out for you. This is air. This is air. Having a flute above your door keeps energy flowing in and out. You want to have a good flow. Just to let you guys know a little bit of Vastu Shastra. Okay? All right. Air element. Ooh. Ooh. That's deep. Oh, okay. The air element. That came out on the side. This is your subconscious mind. This is the ocean. I love the ocean. The ocean gives so much life. It has a lot of unknown energy. It's so deep. It's scary to a lot of people. It's powerful. It can take you far away from home. It could you can get caught up in it. Like just like your subconscious mind, you have to be careful, which is why whenever you are dealing with the subconscious, most 9 times out of 10, honestly, you should go get help, because there are things you can't see on your own. And then it's just dangerous to go into the depths of your subconscious like this. And this is in my deck this is one of the cards from my deck I'm making. This is like one of the major arcana cards, kind of, where we are getting into some of the deep waters of who you are, what you're becoming, getting to know your life, getting to know what's going on within you in order to bring out the best you can be in your life. And then we have next to that the new moon energy, which is sun energy. And so you're getting into maybe like your inner child type energy here with your subconscious, getting into learning about how you have fun, how you shine, like bringing out the best in you, kind of like I was saying, like bringing out your power, unearthing, or what's the right word if you're digging something out of the ocean? I guess you cast the net and you bring out how it is you are being creative and having fun. And it looks like you don't really have any faith in yourself in order to do that. And I guess what does this have to do with relationships? Well, honestly, in order to have amazing relationship, you have to have amazing relationship with yourself. If you don't know who you are, then you can't really tell other people who you are. And this is why a lot of air sign type or air element type energy will be seen as flaky or aloof. Or you're saying a bunch of stuff, but you're not saying nothing at all. So maybe this card is telling you when it comes to your relationships, you do need to be a little bit deeper, and you need to maybe get to know who you are on a positive note a little bit more. This faith card came out on its side. It didn't come out upright or reverse. This faith card is interesting, and I want to tap into why that energy came out in a second. I don't know. For real. Okay. Air element. Oh. You guys. Yeah, you really need to at least it looks like you need to get nourishment from your relationship with yourself and your relationship with God. Like you need to pray, you need to spend more time in prayer, more time with your relationship with God. You're not feeling very nourished in your life, which is understandable. Maybe you're too busy. Focus on getting stuff done. Uranus, this last quarter moon energy is in its center and it's reversed. So there could be a bit of inappropriateness when it comes to your friendships. Maybe expecting other people to fill you up with energy and help and give you confidence, it seems, in being who you really are. The ladybug is coming out reverse. It's like you're not really doing your own thing. The twerk woman, she's not finished being colored in, but she came out reversed. It's like you're not dancing in like with your life. You're not really surrendered to your individuality. It looks like you become whoever other people want you to be. The Prakriti energy comes out reverse, which is about surrendering to your nature, to the goddess. It's like you hide your nature. Maybe you're more like this, a dancer or someone who is creative. You don't. It looks like you don't really like having a spotlight put on you, your gifts, your talents, and what you do. And this is an energy about being malnourished. You could possibly be substituting closeness with food. This came up underneath the faith card. And then underneath the soul food card is the owl. This is like an omen for you. It's kind of like to get it together. The owl is like, who are you? Who are you? Who are you? I can see that being a karmic lesson for air element. Like, who are you? Because you're a great conversationalist. You kind of can slide in and out of different social settings, but you will hide yourself from people who demand that you know who you are in order to be in relationship with them. Maybe an air element person wouldn't necessarily enjoy being in relationship with or around, say, like somebody like a Scorpio, because a Scorpio is going to cut straight into, and you're an avoider of any type of inner conflict, outer conflict. You're a smooth talker. Okay. That helps me understand what's going on with you. I'm kind of surprised, but I'm not. I honestly had a different idea of what I was going to see when I pulled you guys' cards. I don't know why. All right, air element, karmic, relationship, karma. Air element, relationship, karma. All right. Air element. Yeah, you withhold your energy. You withhold yourself. You withhold your talents. You don't show your talents. You have a lot to offer, but you don't look at yourself that way, it seems. Other people can see that you're amazing, but and it looks like you rely on other people's encouragement to take you to where you need to be. The Death card reverse and the Magician card upright. So, it's like you have, sometimes you'll be like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to go after my dreams. Watch. And then when it comes to whatever it is you have to change within yourself in order to make those dreams come true, or to have that new beginning, or to make things happen, you might be slower because it's uncomfortable. It looks like you're avoiding the discomfort of transformation. Yeah. So you have support, but it looks like you sabotage it. You sabotage it. Because the Magician can also denote like someone who says one thing and does another, or someone who what's coming to me is like, it's youthful. It's like you're young. It's like you don't have all the training you need in order to be what you want to be. So you always stay like at the beginning of projects, and then when it gets hard, you will jump ship. Okay. And then you say, you see, nothing ever works out for me. And the sun energy is also like inner child, little child energy. This faith card would mean that you need to have more faith in yourself. You need to have more faith in yourself. You need to believe in yourself more. You do have support, but it also, what happens and what doesn't happen also depends on the effort and the long stick-with-itness, the longevity, the stick-with-itness that you put into your projects, okay? You need to learn how to, and this has to do with relationships too. All right. Friendship. That's interesting. It comes out reversed. Friendship. Seek out your soul family. Surround yourself with positive people. Spend more time socializing. Okay. All right. I'm getting this. Your message is really interesting. Well, we are talking about karma, so we are dealing with your shadow side. I honestly thought you guys would be better at that. I'm like, hey, it's the air element. But you know, a lot of times with karma, it's how other people are experiencing us that we have to. This is what is a catalyst for us to change, and it may not be how necessarily we experience ourselves that matters the most. It's how the world around us is responding to us that causes us to feel like we even need to change anything. So if you're not getting the results you want, then that will cause you to go back to the drawing board and be like, what is it that I'm doing wrong? And it looks like you might surround yourself with the wrong people. It matters you getting things done in your life is you have the right team, because I hear a lot about taking action and going after the things you want in your life in conjunction with including other people, and that could be family and friends. And this soul food card coming out reversed, maybe you ain't gonna be able to work with your family. It's not good to mix business and family. A lot of times, surround yourself with positive people. Seek out your soul family. And so I see a bit of laziness here, to where if it's not around you in your immediate environment, then you will tend to just do what's most comfortable. You're not going to necessarily seek out friends and family, or go to the far ends of the earth to do anything to get what you want. It looks like if it doesn't happen for you, like almost automatically or quickly, or I don't know, magically, or if it's not like magic, like watching Michael Jackson do the moonwalk or something, like then you'll go, well, F it, I guess it ain't meant for me. And you'll be on to like a new project. And you need to learn how to have a commitment. Make a commitment to something and stick it all the way through to the end. And that's how you're going to really integrate the lessons that you're supposed to learn. All right, air element. Card just flew that. This is angel number 2. Jelael. Love, wisdom, capacity to materialize and consolidate any reality whatsoever, providential association, grants reliability, tranquility, and fertility, grants the fidelity of one's spouse, settles any dispute or conflict, altruistic, seeks to manifest love everywhere, mediator, consolitator, unifies masculine and feminine principles, convolidity, harmonious life, powerful use of words that inspire calm, allows us to calm our inner turmoil, capacity to persuade, insight into theoretical analysis. Now this sounds like you guys to me. Okay. So the human distortions is lack of love, absence of wisdom, perverse behavior, corruption, bad associations, tyranny, oppression, quarrels, perpetual conflict, divorce, separation, disagreement, selfish celibacy, refuses children out of egoism, difficulty in meeting a spouse. All right, so All right, so the karma I see in the air element is that you need to learn that you do have an awesome, amazing personality. People love being around you, even if you aren't even if you're like, let's see here, even if you're making bad decisions over and over again. You know, it could be with the people you choose, the spouses or boyfriends or girlfriends or wives or whatever, the friends you choose. You maybe have bad associations, or you may get into bad business deals with the wrong people. People still love you because of how you make other people feel. You make people feel like, you know, they can be themselves around you. And so with all this charisma, because you have a lot of charisma. This is like charisma to me. You have a lot of charisma. Sometimes you feel like you can get away with just your charisma, or get by your personality, your good looks, your great conversation, but eventually you're going to get old. And you ain't going to be cute no more. I don't know. I say that, what I really mean is that you need to learn how to work hard. Or, I don't like that saying work hard. I'm still not saying what I mean. Let's see here. Get it together. Have a commitment to what you start. Get out of the bad associations. I know you're independent and you basically do what you want to do. But you have to think about, if doing what you want to do is not working for you, then what's the point of being so, I guess, stubborn, about your way? Because there's some things that you would like in your life. And I see a lot of air sign people go through this, where they're like, well, as long as I have family around, as long as I have just anyone around, I'm okay. Like, you guys are able to just kind of like cope with being in abusive type of relationships, and plaster a smile on your face and make people laugh so this kind of dangerous, yeah, wouldn't you say, to have all that charisma and all of that great personality and have everybody love you? But really, you should be moving on and learning how to be in relationships with people who are more mature. In order to have more mature relationships, you're going to have to grow up. And that's why a lot of people that, you stay away from mature people, because they're going to challenge you. So I guess maybe the lesson is you have to learn to be okay with the challenges in life. Yeah. You have to learn to be okay with the challenges that it would take. Maybe you need to learn how to dance. You know what I'm saying? Say, for instance, you were learning how to dance. Do you know the process you would take in order to go through that, and how you would have to shut other people out and make time for that, put effort into that, practice every day? That is what I mean when I say work hard. Because just because you are working hard doesn't mean you're doing something that is worth your while. Of course, do something that's worth your while, but the energy and the effort you put into things is worth it. So don't just stay on the surface. This ocean card is about you going a lot more deeper, not staying on the surface. Don't stay on the surface. Okay, I get it now. I talked through it for you. But if you have anything else you want to add, feel free to join the conversation in the comment section, and subscribe, join my channel if you see the button available and you want to join. We meet once a month for fairy culture meetings, the fairy friends. Shout out to y'all, and I appreciate all of you. Love you. Peace. Last but certainly not least, the fire element. Close your eyes, take a few deep breaths, and get into you. Scan your energy. I call upon your guides, your ancestors, your angels, your master teachers, their energy, get a little bit more connected to you. As we get into your karmic relationship reading, you ain't never had a friend like me. Fire element. Now this is for you. If you are a fire sign or of the fire tribe, or you're just attracted to the symbols I use at the beginning to show you your timestamp, for any reason at all, okay? Fire. My mind don't want to use this first. My mind wants to use this. Fire element, relationship karma. Fire element. This is going to be an interesting reading. Starting off using this oracle deck. Fire element. Adventure. Or came out reverse. Gentleness. It's coming out reverse. Celebration. It's coming out reverse. Growth. Past lives. Oh, I ain't taking all these, y'all. Come on now. I'm gonna show you in a second. I'll show you these cards in a second. All right, so I pull all of your cards, and the first card that comes out is Adventure reversed, and then Gentleness reversed, and then Celebration. Now, that's really hard for me to decipher, honestly, what that's saying. But we'll figure it out as we go along. There's some things that you really want to do, like really bad, to the point to where it's causing like an energy jam. You're kind of hard on yourself about it, and you also have a hard time seeing that the experiences that you are having are worth celebrating. You're really hard on. It's like, gentleness, be kind to yourself and others, honor your gentleness, speak words of love. Like, you feel like people or situations have stopped you from taking your adventures. Dare to do things differently, manifest your travel dreams, move to a new location. You know, there's something within your energy that just doesn't feel like you're going to be happy or able to feel great about your life if you don't experience some of the things you want to experience in your life. Celebration, a positive outcome is assured. Celebrate your success, enjoy your achievements. It's like even your achievements aren't really achievements to you. That's what I'm saying. Underneath the adventure card is growth, okay? Seek out a mentor or guide. Take baby steps as you grow. Be willing to learn from others. And then underneath that is anger. So that's what makes me feel like this adventure card reverse is about you not or feeling blocked. Like something has blocked you from going in the direction that you need to go in. And in order for you to heal that energy, you need to talk to somebody. Like you need to get guidance on how to get stuck out of that energy. The anger card says, safely express your anger. Use anger as a positive force. Honor all your emotions as sacred. So it's also being angry with yourself is also causing you not to be gentle with yourself and kind of honor your sensitivity towards life. You could possibly be trying to force things to happen, or you could be experiencing inertia where you're not going after your dreams and your adventures and stuff like that, which will lead to you feeling like a dud in your life, a lack of celebration, because you're not doing the things that will actually cause you to feel excited about being you. Now, this is where your past life energy comes in. It came out reverse. Release your past life karma. You are an old soul with deep wisdom. Healing your past lives will raise your vibration. Yeah, you need to seek assistance. This next to this growth card to figure out what gifts, what your lessons are when it comes to you not getting your way all the time. You know, there's just like this stuck energy, and we'll pull more cards to clarify about you not getting your way. Now, underneath this past life card is the beloved card. You have love coming to you, but you're stuck on something else. It's like you're stuck on what didn't happen, what's not happening, and you're not cultivating your energy. You're causing your energy to kind of wind up with anger about what you don't have, because this beloved card is about preparing for your life partner and kind of returning to relationships that you believe are lovable for you, or you believing that you are lovable. And so someone that's not being gentle with themselves and with other people would have this belief of being unworthy of relationships, being unworthy of being connected to. And so leadership reverse. So it's like you go at it alone. You would rather go at it alone than have to deal with people or more disappointment. Underneath the leadership card, it's interesting, partnership. The leadership card is reversed, you know, so it's like you either too much of a leader or you're not leading enough. The leadership card says step into your leadership, share your message, inspire and empower others. And maybe you feel like it seems like you're supposed to have these adventures. You're supposed to live your life on your own terms, the way you want to, but you experience stuck energies. Maybe not all the time, but we're looking at your relationship karma here, okay? And you need to learn. It looks like you need to learn that you can't do life by yourself. You can't do this by yourself. You're going to have to learn how to connect with yourself, connect with life, connect with people again. Teamwork will give you a better result. Find trustworthy people to partner with. Build up a talented support team. It looks like you have a lack of you're angry. All three of these cards were in line together. Anger, beloved, and partnership. Okay. So you need to learn how to release your sacred emotions in a safe way. Maybe people have broken your trust, broken your heart, broken your boundaries in the past, and you have decided that you're not going to trust and open up anymore. And it looks like your karmic lessons when it comes to relationships is to work on yourself, work on healing your past life karma, which will release all of your gifts, all of your growth that you're looking for in your life, and everything you want to do. You need to have a well-rounded life. You can't just you're not here to be a lone wolf. You might have thought you were here to be a lone wolf, but you're not. But I'm going to pull some more cards to see what's up. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. You can also join the fairy friends. While I was recording this video, my sister-in-law, who is at my apartment with my brother in Atlanta, calls me and told me my AdSense password just came. Thank the Lord. And now my YouTube channel can accept, is doing advertisements again. Good, because I was just talking about that, wasn't I? Okay, cool. Fire element, relationship karma. Let's see. I want to do card for card with this because this is interesting. This is an interesting message, and I want to get it right. So let's do this. Adventure reverse. What is that? Why did that come out? The adventure reversed. Ace of Cups. Interesting, which is a card about relationships. Gentleness reverse. Why did that come out? It's about Ace of Cups. Well, it's about self-love. Angel card. Celebration. Growth. I don't know which one came first. I guess I'll take this one first. And then leadership reversed. I'm not taking all of these. Leadership reverse. I guess 3 or more want to come out with leadership. That must be a big lesson for you. Anger. No. Anger. Just one, please. Interesting. Beloved. What is that? The rose reverse. And then partnership. Partner. Okay, I see a card flipped over. I lost it. Where'd it go? Here it is. David and Goliath. So the adventure card, the water element comes out actually. When you should be, when you're trying to take action and you should be feeling your feelings, expressing your emotions. Interesting. Gentleness. This is, I haven't colored her in yet, but this is a woman with a man carrying a man on her back. You need to, well, you're in the process of getting people off of your back that shouldn't be there. You're carrying loads, you're carrying energies, you're carrying people that should be carrying themselves. You see this big old man on this lady back, she got a baby, and he is big as all get out, big old feet, big old arms, big ass head. You're in the process of releasing energies in people, well, mostly honestly people that you've been carrying for a while. So you're in the process of like learning to love and care for yourself. So this is not the time for you to make a move. Like you want to make a move and you want to go after it. You don't want to sit still. It seems like sitting still and feeling your feelings is causing you to feel things that make you feel uncomfortable, like anger and rage and stuff like that. And it may feel wrong. It seems like you feel like you're doing something wrong and you need to be more gentle with the process. It's like not easy for you to let go of that type of codependent relationship. Instead of like beating yourself up for it, like take your time. This angel card comes out for the celebration. I don't understand that. I don't, because this angel card is about rising. Angels are about God consciousness, right? And so I'll have to let that marinate. God consciousness, protection, like angels are usually of higher consciousness when it comes to what humans are supposed to be evolving into. Angels assist us with getting there. So it didn't come out reversed. That would denote human distortions. This denotes like a higher level of maturity. You moving into a higher level of maturity by way of maybe working with the angels. Maybe you need to make an angel altar. It could, yeah. You need to cultivate more positivity in your life. That's what this is. I'm getting at. A positive outcome is assured. Celebrate your success. Enjoy your achievements. Because you are going through a healing process when it comes to your relationships, it looks like you could be experiencing like amazing things happening, new opportunities coming, but when you're having to let go of relationships and people you love, it's like you're grieving at the same time. So it might put a damper on these things. Ushas came out with the growth card, the goddess of awakening, the goddess of the dawn. Like you're getting epiphanies. Like that's what's going to help you grow. Ushas is also an oracle goddess type energy, okay? And so you might need to work with someone who, like me, okay? Because that's what my name means, ajaaya, Gushas. All right, it's the same thing. To help you through your awakening process. You are awakening to who you really are, which is why that past lives card came out reverse. You might be missing it though, because you're supposed to be focused on like awakening and healing, but you're trying to force things to happen in like the physical world. And the bloodstone card is coming out. Issues of clearing out energies from like your ancestry is coming up. You might need to have some root work done, which I also do with people, or I help you do it yourself. Most of my clients are in the States, and when I do root work with people, that usually includes working with the earth elements and stuff like that. But anyway, yeah, your leadership, okay? Lakshmi came out reversed. The earth element is coming out reversed. And then Paravashi, she's not colored in yet. All right, so you need to be devoted to clearing out the clutter in your life, making space for more beauty, making space for your ancestors. Like you're trying to do everything by yourself, and when you do that spiritually, you end up feeling like exhausted, strained, angry, like no one's here for me, nobody cares about me. And you need to kind of tap into your abundance energy, your ancestors, your healing energies. And Paravashi is about being devoted to love. Like you need love in your life. That's basically what's going on. It's like you have experienced relationships where there's no love for you, or you're giving all of this love, okay? Where your boundaries are being broken, where you're being disrespected, you feel undignified. And what's happening is all of your rage and anger is coming up about it. You're also beating yourself up about it. It's kind of like, I should have known better. I should have did this. No. These are karmic lessons. You didn't have to know, and you're learning now. All right? With your anger card is the lavender energy. You need to relax. So a lot of this I'm seeing, this is not a bad reading. This is telling you that it's normal for you to need to heal. I can see how the fire element can feel like they just want to go. Like you want to whip up a spell. You want to be the best. You want to use your spiritual energy to move through life. That's what you're used to being able to do, and it's not working right now, it seems. Beloved, and the rose card comes out. Interesting. Passion. You're not, and it came out reverse. You need to experience passion and love in your life. That's what's missing, and it's missing too. But you are avoiding that love. You need to do whatever it takes, like Parvati did, to experience love, and that would be a spiritual devotion, but it's in a different direction though, to where you're allowing more gentleness in your life. You need to cultivate a different type of energy, okay? Partnership. David and Goliath comes out, which is the final. That's an interesting energy. You're learning to fight and stand up for yourself. Even in friendships, darling, you have to stand up for yourself. You have to stand up. These are archetypes, okay? So everyone has a bully in them. Everyone. I don't care how sensitive someone is. I don't care how mature someone is. If someone can get over on you, or they have to do less work, or or they have to spend less, pay less money, or you have to learn that it's okay. And you are learning this, I can tell, because this card didn't come out reversed, which would mean you're not standing up for yourself. You are at the beginning stages of learning that it's okay for you to stand up for yourself with bullies. This is an uncomfortable lesson for you. And then you probably have already learned this lesson before, but on our life path, on our journeys, we deepen our lessons every time we go around the circle, the wheel of fortune. You learn your lesson a little bit, and then you're learning a little bit more. It gets a little bit deeper until you completely surrender. And I don't know how many lifetimes that's going to take, but that's the process. Okay. The tarot's not calling me first. We're going to pull an angel card, and I think then we'll be done. I'll pick up the tarot card, and it's like, nope. All right. Fire element. Fire. Relationship karma. Love is the answer for you. Angel 11 and Angel 15. They come out on the human distortion side, but Angel 11 is Lavaya, victory, renown, celebrity, success, expertise, life of devotion, altruism, kindness, receives the light of God, confidence, enthusiasm, joy, successful initiations, exalted love for divine work, businesses that are useful and profitable for humanity, can obtain anything from the great people of this world, cosmic organization, and the distortions are failure, envy, jealousy, pride, and slander. Extravagance, ambition, greed for power, refuses notoriety, mediocre life, wants only to enjoy physical resources, uses trickery to succeed, perverse work, aims too high or too low, destruction by lightning, reprimand from cosmic intelligence, and excesses. Harael, angel number 15, purification, moral purity, innocence, spiritual sentiments, discovery of new methods, useful inventions, inspiration for scientists and artists, absolves the conscious of simultaneously instilling law and knowledge, procures great insight, awakens discernment, reestablishes communication between individuality and personality, liberates from paralysis from anything that prevents action, liberates from all forms of addictions. Okay. And then the human distortions is parentism, becomes an accomplice to the forces of darkness, willing to die to impose or defend an unnatural truth, terrorist, extremist, sectarian mind, failure, collapse, fights against natural order, dry, hardened attitude, over analytical mind, tendency toward excessive dissection, mistaken judgment, inverted principles, and separatism. So, that kind of includes some of the things that those angels kind of include some of the things that we've been discussing here, as far as feeling stuck, experiencing inertia, wanting to move forward, but not being able to move because your emotions are stuck. You have looks like you have blocked yourself from experiencing love because of what you've been through in the past. And it's not like you've been through easy things, and I'm not saying it's going to be easy for you to love again, but work with the angels, like work with gentle and subtle energies. Be gentle with yourself. Allow people to be kind to you. Accept people's kindness. Accept people's friendship. As long as if you put up your boundaries and someone is okay with it and they still are around, then that's a good friend, because you're allowed to say no. That doesn't mean you're being mean or whatever. But you're not going to be fulfilled in your life, Lakshmi, in the earth element together. I think that's cool, because that's telling me that Lakshmi is like our earthly fulfillment. That's why I like these two cards together. It's like your actual abundance in life, the things that you like, the Venus type energy. And Usha is a symbol of the morning star, the east Venus energy as well. You're supposed to have pleasure in life. You're not supposed to forfeit love and just be like, I'll take what I can get, whatever. You know, it's like a bad attitude you're creating for yourself. So cry, grieve, heal, get counseling, spiritual counseling. You can sign up with me in the description box so that we can get you going in the right direction, so you can stop tormenting yourself, blaming yourself, being hard on yourself, living in isolation, like the angel card said, separatism. You do have love coming in towards you, and you need to prepare for that love. You're going to be prepared, trust me, because whatever it is, if you're on schedule to create something or to experience something, if it's your destiny, you won't be able to hide from it, run away from it. It will hit you smack dead in the middle of your forehead, just like this David and Goliath card. All right, thank you so much for joining me. I will talk to you guys next time. Peace.